footballers, and if there was a foul either way, it's hard to argue that it was committed by Williams.
Marcelo first to get past Ikamuniain, wins a throw though. Ramos squaring it for fully recovered Militao. Here's Carvajal. Rodrigo. Oh, lovely. That was something special, Graham.
Nice.
Valverde returning it to Rodrigo. The first touch, a heavy one, and Unai Simon's turn to show bravery, diving at the feet of a rival striker. Very nearly that little piece of magic you were calling for there.
It was, and before he received the ball, I don't know if you spotted the fact that he took a look over his shoulder at Zidane. He knows that there's a chance that he's got another 3-4 minutes, and he risked something, and it very nearly came off. These are the things, as you pointed out, he's already proven to us that he can do. It's not now just a question, even given his youth, about how regularly in big moments he can produce them.
Yuri to Williams. Williams returning it. Inside to Dani Garcia. Helped on by Unai Lopez. Unai Nunez now to Kappa. Pressure from Asensio. It's forced back. Lovely ball on from Cordoba to Williams, who's got Yuri outside him to the left. Cordoba goes, Williams goes through the middle, and in the end it's a bit of a nothing ball. The attack breaking down, and this time Iñaki's frustrated with himself. Brilliant skill from Rodrigo there. Lovely little look that he gave Yuri as he turned past him.
Showed him one way, went the other. Classic.
Militao back to Courtois. The hour mark is up as Ramos plays the ball out. Asensio. Under pressure from Kappa. He returns it to Marcelo. Gets the ball back. Asensio. Moving inside once more. Supported here by Modric. Now Rodrigo. Benzema. Here's Dani Carvajal. Carvajal, Benzema making a run into the box. Look at Modric. Carvajal. And that's an excellent sliding challenge from Yuri Berchiche.
Yeah, he really sprinted, didn't he? He knew that he'd rather give away the corner than let Carvajal have a free cross. And, you know, whatever happens now, that percentage-wise, that's the right decision.
Luka Modric has gone across to take the corner. Second corner for Real Madrid. Casemiro in the area, so too is Ramos. Benzema, of course. Floated to the far post. Ramos with the header. But looping it over Unai Simon and over the crossbar. Oscar Di Marcos is going to come on. And also Mikel Vesga.
Vesga, who's been a real regular this season in central midfield.
It's Cordoba who's replaced Unai Lopez as well. I thought Unai Lopez has been superb. A very down-to-earth and professional and concentrated performance. Cordoba has been a little bit ignored at times, I feel.
I definitely would agree that he hasn't been given the ball sufficiently. When he has been given the ball, he hasn't done quite enough with it. He hasn't had a chance to use what is pretty blistering pace from it. It had very rarely been badly robbed and then countered against. One of the things that you know that Gaetano is he's not saying these have been poor 62 minutes in the midfield. What he's trying to guard against is just Vesga being fresher and there being fewer mistakes and less chance of Real Madrid winning this league.
Good defensive work for Marcelo, buying the free kick as well, brought down from behind by Iñaki Williams.
We're a minute away from when Zidane made a triple change against Getafe in midweek. That triple change of Valverde, Asensio and Rodrigo made such an impact in terms of openings, movement of the ball, danger, teamwork. I would imagine that something similar is coming really soon for Zidane.
Valverde, Carvajal just touching it on to Rodrigo. He's allowed to go inside, finds Benzema. Rodrigo making the run as well for the return ball, cuts it back square. Problems for Inigo, but he plays it out. Now, it's almost as though he's been listening to you, Graham, because Rodrigo looks like a different player in terms of his decision-taking and his proactive attitude over the last couple of minutes.
And if he hadn't been given a Cristiano Ronaldo return pass, he might have scored. Benzema pushed that wide so that he would get the shot on goal himself.
Well, it's an awkward cross, awkward for Courtois. He needs a couple of attempts to bring the ball under control.
It's very much what CR7 used to do. Give the ball back up wide so that when the ball comes in, this is about me. Benzema doesn't often do that, but he definitely did there. Poor Rodrigo.
Lovely ball to Benzema. Brings it under control. Tries to thread it through to Dani Carvajal. Marcelo just turning it up a gear or two here.
Vesca had to get that ball.
Benzema, Modric. Trying to decide where to move it. Little nutmeg on Vesga. The cross comes in. It falls to Asensio on the left foot.
Oh, it's all hands on deck right now.
Nice. Simon will put the ball back in play. Sending it long. It's hoiked away by Casemiro. Benzema battling and coming out on top with Inigo, but the advantage is for Unai Núñez, who touches it back to Unai Simon. Inigo to Yuri. For the arrival of Marcelo, who goes down in the area. Look at Modric, still Modric, and is blocked by Vesga again. The danger still exists. Poor clearance, but he got away with it. It's Ramos. Casemiro. Carvajal.
Lovely.
Gets away from Muniain, but the effort required for the turn left him without energy, and the ball was just too far away from him. And we're going to have a VAR. We're looking at the challenge in the penalty area.
Yeah, it felt to me as if Marcelo played for it. Obviously, from our distance, from looking at the angles, VAR will always have a better view.
You have no idea what this man's going to do.
If Unai's done his work, there are a couple of tells. Depending on how long he drags his foot, his right foot as he takes his little hop step, he drags his right toe of his boot a little bit, and that tells you whether it's going corner or Panenka.
Well, look at Unai dancing well inside the goal area. He doesn't want to step off the line a la Ter Stegen the other day.
Referee's got some business to sort out away from the penalty area.
Fede Valverde is involved.
Now this neither helps the goalkeeper nor Ramos. They were both, as you described, ready to psych each other out, watching each other, working out what was going to happen. Now they've got to reset.
The ball placed by Ramos. Ramos against Unai Simon. Simon dancing still. Ramos giving him the stare. Here he comes. Hop, skip, jump. 1-0. Sergio Ramos. Goal number 11 of the season. We're talking about this possibly being Real Madrid's year. We're talking about it being Zinedine Zidane's La Liga title. We've had experts here saying it's going to be Benzema's title. It's going to be Sergio Ramos's title if they go on to win it, Graham.
He's an extraordinary man, an extraordinary leader, almost fearless, almost nervous. When he makes mistakes, he gets over them. But if you offer him a sniff at something in a pressure moment, these days now particularly, he very rarely fails. I make that now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 goals in 12 games. His overall total for the season, remarkable. His overall
total. It's 10 in La Liga. I did say 11. We just